what we used to do was just have one gigantic thread that we would work our way through, and I think we finally got to the point where we were exactly about a year behind in questions that we decided to lock it up, never look at it again, pretend it doesn't exist, and just do what we do now, which is allow people to ask far more time-sensitive questions about, you know, the videos that we've made in the last few weeks, and not answer questions about videos we made a year ago.
I think it was only 6 months you guys were behind, because I remember one of your workouts, you're like, oh, we're rounding the hump to be as far as we are as.
So yeah, so what I've done is I've gone to page 91, and we'll work our way to page 100, and I'm just going to pick a random question from each page, and me and Paul will answer these to the best of our ability. So, question number the first comes from CH Fan. Have you guys ever seen the New Pornographers in concert? No.
No.
Done.
All right.
Wow, this is so much faster.
Very easy. On to page 92.
So you're not Matt talking about how much, you know,
Yeah,
you're gonna have
exactly.
an argument about the New Pornographers.
All right.
That's my favorite part of the.
Here's a good one. Cybern asks, "Where's the podcast?"
Guys, Sheenabat, it is prize, singular.
Yes.
Although I believe both work, but
Both
do
work.
do prize. That's just the easy one.
All right, I'm not actually going to do that. That's mean. So let's go. Wow, one person has asked a lot. Okay, no, that's for Graham. Oh my God, now they're just having a conversation. This is also why we locked.
This
the
is why we
thread.
locked this thread.
Okay, we're gonna go back up here.
Bussing up the thread.
Yeah. There we go. Ooh, I like this one. 8-Bit Master. Have you ever thought of a donate button? I know you have merchandise, but you never know. I think a long time ago, we did
Yes.
have a donate button.
In the very
Really?
early stages of Loading Ready Run, we did have a donate button that we were accepting donations.
Can you recall how much we made from total donations from that donate button?
I cannot. I imagine it was very low.
I imagine so too.
Probably in the double digits.
I believe we've had much better luck with the donate button on Desert Bus site.
Yes.
Significant.
The way I felt about, like, we basically got rid of the donate button once we started selling merchandise.
Yes.
Like, to me, it's sort of, you can either be sort of a charitable organization, like a charitable fundraiser or whatever, or a charitable organization, or you can be sort of a commercial entity. And we wanted to make Loading Ready Run to be an actual, like, business. And so it seemed kind of weird to be sort of trying to make money ourselves, but simultaneously asking people for donations. So we decided to stop asking for donations and just be like, if you want to support Loading Ready Run, watch our stuff and buy our t-shirts and things. And that seems to work pretty well.
It has worked very
Otherwise,
well for us.
it's money for nothing and the shirts for free. That
Exactly.
doesn't work at all.
All right, so on to page 93.
Yeah, if you really want to still donate money, just buy shirts and then throw them out.
Yes.
Or give them to me.
Or give them to Andre. Perfect. All right, on to page 93. Is it Kiob42 asks, which of the crew have iPads? Currently.
Now this was written in.
Now this was written May 1st of 2010. He follows up with, what are your thoughts on them now compared to when they were announced? So he's actually asking about iPad number 1.
iPad 1, yeah.
Which currently Jer and Paul have and still use.
Yeah.
And then myself and Graham both have the iPad 2. And then Kathleen does not, although she very often steals Graham's. And Matt does not because he sucks. So.
And Graham also had an iPad 1.
He did also have an iPad 1.
He's the only one who said both.
Yes. He went from one to the other. And I will most definitely, well, I'll probably go from 2 to 3 because I want me my Retina display. So, what do you think of them? I'm a big fan.
I'm a fan. There is basically no other device that I've found that's better for surfing the internet while in bed.
Yes, absolutely. I would argue that the iPad probably has not added much to my life in terms of like changing it. But my God, is it fun to just laze about in bed in the morning with your iPad.
And the thing that's actually, we use it all the time in Loading Ready Run. We use it as a teleprompter.
Yes, for
That's
Checkpoint.
a really good idea.
Yeah, it's really, there's a couple of really good teleprompter apps for iPad, and it is like it's like half the time it takes us to record Checkpoint and ENN and stuff.
I was just really impressed that you didn't call it. There's a bunch for the iPad. You said there are a bunch of teleprompters for iPad. You're doing just like Steve Jobs does. You did
For iPad.
Yes.
iPad.
All
All right.
in our hearts.
Next question is from Jack. Also asked in May of 2010, which members of the crew have seen or will go to see the Scott Pilgrim movie or Tron Legacy, both of which have now come out in theaters and come out on home video?
And I'm pretty sure we all saw all that.
I believe
we
we-
all saw both of those all together.
No, that is not true. I did not see Tron Legacy with you guys. I went to see it at the IMAX. So I got to see it on a much bigger screen, which did not really add anything to it, I found.
Scott
I
Pilgrim
think.
good, Tron Legacy mediocre.
Yeah, it was okay.
I like Tron. It was good.
I mean, Tron was fun, but
It was
Scott
very
Pilgrim was
visually
way
appealing.
better.
Yes. And Scott Pilgrim was more visually appealing too. Freaky Jeff Bridges really messed me up. And,
All right. So next question. Do.
How many questions were we supposed to answer?
10. So I'm going to the last page. The amativeness. Who would win in a fight, you or the person sitting to your right? Well, I
Hey.
don't have anybody sitting
Hey.
to my right, so I'm going to guess me.
James, you can't answer that question. It's friendly against your beliefs.
Paul? No, not right now. Paul, do you
Yeah.
think, Paul, do you think you could beat me up?
It depends on the circumstance of the fight. I think in like a straight up one-on-one fight, James would probably beat me. He's a pretty big guy. I think maybe I could get the drop on him though.
It's possible.
Should
Yeah.
we go
You're
around the
small.
room clockwise?
You're fast.
I'm
you're
wily.
agile. Yeah, you're wily.
So
know.
I think I could maybe get the drop on him. I think in a fair fight though, James would probably just punch
I'd
me
like
in
to
the
think
face.
that I'd like to think that if me and Paul ever got in a fight, he would just immediately drop to the ground and act dead, and then I'd come down to see him and he'd like poke me in the eyes or something.
I'd be like, ha
What about Ian? Ian, do you think you could take Paul in a fight?
Well, oh no, I think Paul's got me again for the same reason. And Roscoe would just drop me like a sack of
Yeah,
potatoes.
yeah.
So I'm in the worst place here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we all have to just hope that Roscoe doesn't decide to.
Just keep going through his rights.
Yeah.
What about you, Beach? Do you think you could take Miku?
Miku?
Yeah.
Can I?
In a
Really?
fight.
What do you
I-
think, Beej's guitar? Are you gonna keep cutting Beej's fingers up like a?
I think Miku would lay to
You
waste
bet.
on you.
All right.
She's got that leak power.
All right.
Moving on.
Sonic damage per round.
Moving on to Sky Strike, who only has 2 posts. I hope he didn't stop posting because we didn't answer his questions.
Well, you're answering. first,
Exactly.
so-
I'm answering now. So if
We
anybody
never
knows
promised
him,
when we would answer the questions.
if anybody knows who Sky Strike, spelt with a Y in strike, and has a Mick Foley avatar, is on the Lure forums, let him know that we're answering his questions. He asks, are you ever going to do the cocktail challenge from the August 15th, 2007 podcast? So that's 4 years old. I think I still have the email. I know I still have the emails. I think I still have the 3 or 4 written down that we were going to try to do.
Ever is a tricky word.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't done it. I'm not gonna say we're never gonna do it because
Yeah,
maybe
maybe we will.
we'll do it.
It's silly because that
It's
was
not.
actually,
It hasn't happened recently though.
It's silly because that was actually one of the more interesting challenges we put forth,
Cuddly.
and I think there were some good submissions. But
That
yeah.
may have been directly responsible for our kind of stopping of doing challenges on the
Hey
phone.
guys, Crows was asleep, and he woke up to a creepy doll.
Hey, Gross,
He's awake now.
go home. All right, moving on. 4 questions left.
Seriously.
Lean forward.
Let's find a good one here.
Creepy and Crows.
Also, you need to sleep.
Nice. Master Gunner would like to know, what did you build this city on?
When you first get here.
Stable foundations
Yeah,
and
Gravel.
gravel.
gravel backfilled.
That's
with- yeah.
just silly. Who would build a city on rock and roll?
We would.
Rock and roll seems very
That-
very unsafe.
Yeah, it does not sound like something
Like-
that I would build a city on.
Even if you were going to build, even if like for some reason you had to build the city on some form of music, rock and roll would not be the kind of
Yeah.
music I would want to build it
No,
on.
maybe
You wanna-
like
But rock is very stable.
I don't know. Rock seems loud and bassy, and it seems scary.
This is coming from 2 guys who live in a city that's built on an island.
Yeah,
That's
Yes.
true.
Made of stone.
Actually, you know what? Rock. I would choose rock and roll over dubstep. I would not want to
That's
build a
true.
city on dubstep.
Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa,
yeah. Build a city at dubstep because there'd be weird gaps in it all places too.
Whoa. Okay, this is amazing.
Annoying.
Zagzag asks, "Are you reading this on the 16th of October 2011?" Asked the 12th of August 2010.
Wait, what day?
16th of October,
2011.
Wow.
That's pretty close.
He is, yeah, we are closer to answering this on his guest date than anywhere near his posted date. So, congratulations, because that's pretty awesome.
That's within a
Win.
month. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right,
That's creepy.
on to 99.
How many more do we have? I've lost track of how many we've answered.
We've done 8. We only have 2 more. Damage asks, this will take over a year to answer, but anyways, one.
It's true, this was over a year.
It did take over a year. What is the most amazing place you've ever been, and what is the one place in the world that you want to visit? Most amazing place I've ever been.
Oh,
I really haven't been very. Oh yeah, 8:15 auction we will do right after this. Sorry,
Sorry, we got distracted.
we got distracted. Most amazing place I've ever been. Probably New York.
Yeah,
New York was pretty
they're
ridiculous.
pretty awesome.
Um,
I went to Disneyland for the first time, like
A couple years ago
a
on the
couple
road
years
trip?
on the road trip, and it was pretty cool because at the time I actually worked at a museum design company,
right.
and so it was super cool to like go there as an adult, having some I hadn't actually designed any museum stuff, but having sort of knowledge of the kind of work involved in doing those kind of exhibits or those kind of projects and stuff, and it was pretty amazing.
Where is one place you'd like to go?
I have basically not been outside North America.
Neither have I.
I always, for some reason, I always remember when I was in high school. I took German in high school, only 1 year of it, so I don't actually know very much German. But one time they showed us this video. It was like I think it was like Germany or somewhere. It was like a tourism video, and it looked really cool. And they had this thing where they had enormous wheels of cheese, like huge wheels of cheese,
Yeah.
and they toasted them by the fire. And
oh,
then
wow.
they take a big knife and just scrape off the melted cheese on the front and put it on bread and then eat it. And I was like,
wow.
I want to go to that place.
Yeah, that's fair. I want to
would-
go there now too.
I want to
so-
go to the place
I
where
would,
that is
Good
normal.
trip.
Somebody
I
set a
have only
fire
been-
for me right here, right now.
I've only been out of North America once, besides Seattle. I highly recommend going to
Seattle isn't outside North
Thank
America.
Sorry, yes. I meant out of Canada.
Seattle,
Um,
Brazil.
I've also only been out of North America once, but I highly recommend going to Edinburgh, the capital of Scotland, because if you like nature, they have beautiful crags and hills there that you can walk through, and they have amazing scenery. If you like history, they have the castle. If you like cuisine stuff, they have the Golden Mile or the Royal Mile, which is a mile of pubs.
The video
So, yeah.
feed is not playing
Both
on
of them.
desertbus.org. When you click the Twitch link, what?
Also, I would recommend not going to Edinburgh, South Africa. It's terrible. If it exists. I don't know.
Okay, I was like, wow, that's really random.
Edinburgh,
Texas.
Seems to be playing for us.
Cool, I
I don't
just
know
got
what the-
paid.
Don't hit the.
Also,
Working hard.
I tried haggis.
No.
Haggis
Refresh the page.
for the first time
Yeah.
in Edinburgh. It's delicious.
All right. Sorry.
All right, so we did that.
We just have one more.
Oh, we have more.
We just have one more, and we're gonna end it the same way me and Matt did, which is the last question on the last page. Do you guys enjoy relish?
I enjoy relish.
I enjoy relish
in,
too.
in moderation.
Yeah.
In moderation, you can.
you
But
had
a good
yesterday.
relish is
Sorry?
nice.
You answered that yesterday.
I know. I just said that. I just said I'm gonna end it the same way. So this guy got his question answered twice.
So slowly we're gonna get the opinions of the entire crew.
On-
Or
on
not.
the relish,
Well, we're
yeah.
gonna get the opinions of one person and James over.
Yeah,
there.
yeah, basically, yeah. And I will always say I like relish. Okay, it's time.